And we back! There's no such thing as a perfect NBA team. At least until today, maybe. Because I'm asking ChatGPT to create a team, and my job is to beat that team. If you don't know what ChatGPT is, it is an AI bot that answers questions. Honestly, that's the extent of it that I know. I don't know much, but I'm gonna ask it to build the perfect NBA team. We gonna give them whatever players they give me, and my job is to rebuild a team to see that team in the finals and destroy AI. Saying that these bots supposed to be taking our jobs. I want to see one of these bots become an internet general manager, because that's it's pretty much my job. All right, let's go talk to ChatGPT. Today's video is brought to you by Sunday for Dogs. This right here is my black lab mix Koba. If you understand the reference in his name, let me know in the comment section. He is full of life and completely healthy, and I credit a lot of that to his diet. I'm always really skeptical when it comes to changing the diet of my dogs. Sunday for Food hit me up and I was like, let me give it a trial before we decide to work together. So Koba has been eating it for about a month now. Sundays are air-dried dog food made from a short list of human-grade ingredients. Like if I look at the box, see, I see chicken liver, I see egg, I see oat, I see pumpkin, I see kale. Koba might be eating better than me. Sundays contain 90% meat and 10% vegetables, which means that's 0% synthetic ingredients. As a dog owner, I also get a peace of mind knowing that I am giving my dogs the best quality food possible, and I'm doing it at a better price because Sundays cost 40% less than other healthy dog food brands. So if this sounds interesting to you, go to sundaysfordogs.com/Kenny to get 35% off your first order. Shout out to Sundays for sponsoring a video. So this is how it works. They have examples, capabilities, and limitations. I ain't reading all of that. I'm gonna ask it the best question. Who is the greatest NBA player of all time? Question mark. The question, oh, okay, whoa, you're moving too fast. The question of who's the greatest NBA player of all time topic is a debate and subjective opinion. It's giving me a full list though. I do see it got Michael Jordan #1, LeBron #2, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, and Larry Bird to round out the top 5. But they also said there's strong cases for Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain, Shaquille O'Neal, and others. Ultimately, determining the greatest NBA player is subjective. It depends on individual perspective and criteria. That's a good answer because at the end of the day, that's a fact. There's no one singular statistic that will tell you who is the greatest at something. NBA general manager. Let's see what ChatGPT got to say about that. Is that because I got some people in mind. As an AI model, I don't have real-time information and personal. Okay. Who uses NBA 2K23 to rebuild teams? To rebuild teams. Is that a good question? I don't know. Let's see. All right, they don't have the answer. Okay, let's get to the reason why we're here. Can you build the perfect NBA roster? Boom. Let's see what ChatGPT turns. Building the perfect NBA roster is subjective. It can vary depending on individual. All right, well, forget about that. At point guard. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let him cook and then I'll be back. At point guard, you got Wardell, Stephen Curry, the skills of elite shooting, playmaking the ball like you. Oh, he went all time. I was gonna have 2023 and now you're going all time. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Tim Duncan, Shaquille O'Neal, Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant, Dirk, and Hakeem Olajuwon. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's no individual team that I can build in 2K that's better than this one. I concede. You win, ChatGPT. I'm gonna rework my question so that it's current players. Using current players. There we go. All right, let's see what ChatGPT. They still picked up Steph Curry, James Harden, LeBron James, Giannis, Nikola Jokic, off the bench, Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal is a twist. Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, and Joel Embiid. The roster composition features players known for their individual skill, versatility, leadership, and basketball IQ. Keep in mind that there are many other exceptional current players who can be included on this list. The choice may vary based on personal preferences and team strategies. Now, the only thing they need is a coach. Who is the best current NBA coach? Greg Popovich is the first thing that came to mind. Eric Spoelstra is #2. #3 is Steve Kerr. #4 is Brad Stevens, who's no longer even coaching. Quinn Snyder, and that's it. Okay, the only reason we're using this is because somebody sent me a tweet that they asked, who is Kenny Beecham? The bot was aware of who Kenny Beecham was. Let's see if that was fact. Kenny Beecham, also known as King of the Fourth Quarter, popular NBA YouTuber, content creator of basketball-related content. He gained recognition for his NBA reaction videos, discussion, commentary on NBA games, players, and various NBA topics. Kenny Beecham's videos often feature his unique humor. Is this bot calling me funny? Energetic personality, insightful analysis of basketball-related content. His channel has gained a significant following, and he has become a prominent figure in basketball community on YouTube. Facts. Fact. Oh, well, that's how you spell that. So I'm going to put together ChatGPT's perfect team, throw it in 2K, and my job is to rebuild the team to be better than Greg Popovich's San Antonio Spurs that have all of those great players. What team are we starting off with? It's not the Spurs, I'll tell you that much, but it's going to be the Celtics. Is a pretty good start. That is a pretty good start. Now, I have to start off with the real rosters. So we do have Jaylen Brown and Tatum and all of those dudes to start off with. We got to turn that team. Now, also got it so that every team has their own picks. So though the Boston Celtics might not have their own picks in real life, and they do right now, and we have to turn this roster into a roster that can defeat this team. They got all of the 97s. I can't trade with this team, obviously. They got all of the 97s, all four of them, even the 96 and Steph Curry and yeah. Bradley Beal feels out of place here. No disrespect, obviously, but he feels a little bit out of place here. Because I think they were just going based on, they were basically saying that Bradley Beal's like the second best shooter guard in the league because they had James Harden as number one. So I could potentially trade for Donovan Mitchell, which will be good, or Devin Booker, or so on and so forth. We already got Tatum. Again, that's a really good start. We need like Kevin. Only problem is the Spurs are working without salary cap restrictions. I still have those. So like Zion probably makes the most sense because he's still on the smaller deal at $13 million, while like, I don't know, Kevin Durant is making $44 million. We can't afford to get all of those dudes. Shay's contract already kicked in. We need one person like a Ja who's making $12 million to make everything okay. So we start off with the Jaylen Brown piece. Let's see, Jaylen Brown plus Al Horford in the first. I'm not going to do any of these trades, but I'm just curious what the value is. Almost perfect value for Jaylen, which helps us a ton. What I'm going to do is actually trade Horford and White in the pick to get a mid-80s player, like Jalen Brunson and Mitchell Robinson. Okay, cool. Now we use those players because Jalen Brunson's contract with Jaylen Brown's contract should be good enough for us to get. I mean, they didn't add Luka. I feel like Luka. Oh, they didn't get every 97. I didn't realize Luka was a 97. So Luka is like the definite. If we get in somebody, it's got to be him. They got to make up $8 million. Guess what? I know Davis Bertans exists. Okay, so they say no to that. Again, we already gave up one first-round pick. I'm going to give up all the other ones here because I believe I could get the other ones back. I don't actually think this is going to be enough, but I'm going to try it anyway. And then, you know what? We give them Mitchell Robinson, too, who's making 17. I forgot he got an extension. So you could give us back Reggie Bullock. They still say no. All right, Luka is the dude that we desperately need for a challenge like this. We just got to make it happen. Trading for Bruce Brown to start off with. Shout out to Bruce. And then we use Bruce Brown, $6 million with Chanchar. That's how you pronounce that. Basically, the two people that we just got in that trade, we throw it into another trade. Bro, the trade system is kind of crazy right now. I'm not getting anything good. You know, I usually able to flip a okay player for a first-round pick minimum. I haven't been able to do that just yet. And that's scaring me considering what we got to be. We got to build a team to beat 10 of the top whatever players in the league. There's the Cavs first rounder, so that's the first round pick we've seen. There's Quickly, but they want a first round pick. I will take first round pick for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Oh, great. We're doing great stuff. Mitchell Robinson, Malcolm Brogdon, and that Timberwolves first round pick. Go ahead, get us mid-80s again. Paul George and Russell Westbrook, that's a dub. I will take that. I will 100% take that. Russell Westbrook taking $9 million. Throw him with Sam Hauser. Dang. Wouldn't this be something? Obviously, we can't do it, but wouldn't it be something to get JoJo on the team? If there's anybody that could take that Goliath of a team down, it's this man, Jimmy Butler. I've seen him take down some really good teams in his time. So that's the guy we're trying to go for first. $2 million to make up, and so let's go out and get Nikola Jovic, I guess. Add a trade exception. They say no. We throw them a Celtics pick, and bro, this is gonna be really hard. This is a really tough challenge, bro. I haven't done a single trade that you look at and be like, oh, okay, you won that one. I'm trying. I swear I am. Jimmy Butler, like all of these picks plus these players, is that good? That's not enough. It's not enough. Nobody wants to work with us right now. I cannot believe it. All right, we're bringing Kyrie Irving back to town. Woohoo! They gonna love him this time around. Wow, what a great, magnificent trade. It helped us get Jimmy Butler. We'll take that, I guess. We did a lot to get Jimmy. But we got 390 plus overall players right now. We will do the Donovan Mitchell trade. So right now we got Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, and Jimmy Butler. Tatum is probably gonna be my 4. Wow, they got the top 3 centers in ball right now, because Anthony Davis is counted as a center. They got all 3 of them. So the best player we can put as center is Sabonis and Bam Adebayo or Brook Lopez. Sabonis is the cheapest option, so we might have to go that route, because right now this is $90+ million wrapped into 3 players. That's obviously way too many. But what other choice do I have? All right, Bam, let's make this finals run. We also got Tyler Hero on that trade, who's making no money yet. His contract kicks in next season. I mean, you know what I'm saying? For a challenge to beat all of the players that's up there, I'm not getting a Luka. I've been here for 42 minutes. I've tried every integration for Luka that didn't have to do with trading our guy Jason Tatum. And even with trading Jason Tatum, they want way too much, you know? Okay, the only chance I really have is if we put together a ridiculous like 6-man rotation and just run 6. And once we get to the finals, that's the only way I can think of it. So I'm gonna try to get Luka Doncic again. They say no. I done accumulated a few first-round picks, and they still say no. I was hoping that the young players in Tyler Hero and Isaac Okoro will be enough to make them interested. It wasn't. It wasn't. Okay. Well, again, we tried the Luka trade without having to give up Jason Tatum. Do I give up Tatum for Luka? I mean, we're in the Celtics system, so it feels crazy to do it. But Luka, I gotta do what we gotta do. I will give up Jimmy Butler to get Jason Tatum back. I think for 2K reasons. Jimmy and Donovan for Tatum and Paul George back. So we would have. No, that's not value. That's not good value. That's not good value. That's not good value, is it? Oh man, that's not good value. I'm doing it because I believe in my ability to get at least one of those players back. I believe that we could do it, and I'll get Jaylen Brown back. I'm working in circles right now. Realistically, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. Something is better than nothing. I think the youth of Tyrese is going to be beneficial to somebody, so we'll trade for that. That I was going to get one of them back. Here I am keeping my word on that. Okay, so I feel at least a little bit better right now with Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Bam. That's pretty good, man. Now, it don't match up against the team we're going against, but no team really is. I feel like, again, if I could run a smooth 5 in that 7-game series, I might be able to pull out of here with some dubs. I want to trade Bam and upgrade, but there is no upgrade from Bam. They got the top 3 guys. I want to trade Jaylen Brown to upgrade. That doesn't exist much, you know? He's a 90 overall player at this point. We look at small forwards. They got 1. We tried to get Jimmy back. I don't like we're going to be able to. They got 3, and then we got 4. Unless we trade him for, like, Z. And then now we move Tatum back over to the 3. It's a rough scene. I've tried to trade back from Jimmy Butler. I tried to trade for KD. Just because you ain't seen it in the video don't mean it ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? Last thing I want to do is fire Coach Mazzulla. Because I need the most and the best coach I could get, and that's going to be Michael Stafford. So the goal is to run a traditional lineup like this for the regular season, get all the way to the finals, and hope that they there. If they don't make it there, then we win the challenge automatically. And then once we get to the finals, run like a 5-man rotation. I wish I could upgrade from this 90 from Jaylen Brown, but it's just not there. I haven't tried to pair him with Aaron Gordon just yet. Hold on. All right, just let it happen. Let it happen. We're looking great. I know we're going to win a bunch of regular season games. That don't matter. We need to go against the Spurs and beat ChatGPT. The guys might go, this might be an 82-0 roster until, well, it might be an 80-2 roster because we might lose those 2 games against the ChatGPT team. But we're looking good. We're looking great. 24-0 to start the season. Stop playing with us. Where are the Spurs? I think we might be ready. I still ain't seeing them yet. They ducking us. And it's not that the NBA already made the schedule. They genuinely ducking us. I think, legit, dang. We don't play. Oh, there's the first loss of the season. Okay, no big deal. Not an 82-0 team. but we're still really good. Where are the Spurs at? There you go. First game going against each other. January 7th. It's a 1-point win, baby. Oh, don't give me no excitement. Don't give me no excitement because I will run with it. What are y'all records so far? Because we are killing the game. Y'all are also killing the game. Y'all point of victory, point differential is 32. Ours is 20. So y'all better than us, even though our record says we're better right now. We'll see y'all in the playoffs. We'll see y'all in the playoffs. We have the MVP of the league. It was worth it. It was worth all of it. Jaden Ivey wins Rookie of the Year. Nikola Jokic wins Sixth Man. Nikola Jokic was Sixth Man of the Year. DPOY goes to the rookie. Walker Kessler. Our universe is crazy right now. They lost 4 games. Weren't they something in 3 when we checked, and they only lost 1 more game for the rest of the season? This is us. We lost 5 games. They lost 4 games. They were just better. They were just better. All right. San Antonio Spurs. They got 2 All-NBA players. We got 1. I am a little bit. Oh, I sent Paul George back to the Pacers, so that's fun. Point differential 21 for us. Theirs was 28. Yeah. They were very, very good. We beat them once, and the other teams that beat them, I don't know what they were. Matter of fact, we can look that up real quick. They lost to the Hawks by 22. They lost to us earlier, obviously, so they got 2 more losses out here, which is 1 to us, okay? And then they got OKC by 4. I tried to get Shea. And then the Clippers by 4. And they don't got Kawhi or Paul George, so that's a kind of a bad loss. What? This team won 41 games? Look at this roster. The highest overall player is Malcolm Brogdon. This team won 41. This is a league average NBA team. Oh, wow. Shout out to the coaching over there from Ty Lue, I guess. They did they thing. All right, so we shouldn't be worried about anybody in the Eastern Conference. We should see them in the finals, and that should be the really final showdown. We almost did not make it. Because Trae Young is crazy. We almost did not make it. Did I see that Jay also had Alperen Sengun? They absolutely do. How? I don't know. All right, so this is what we've been waiting for. And again, my game plan is to run a smooth 5-man rotation. Their top 5 is definitely better than our top 5. That's for sure. We win in point guards. They win in shooting guards. They win in small forward, power forwards, and centers. We shouldn't win this game or this series. But we got something that they don't. Heart. They were built by a computer. We built this team with this thing right here. That's game 1 win from the good guys. They back it up with a game 2 win. We knew we weren't going to sweep them. Game 3, we lost. Dang. By 4. They playing people like, how did they get Kuzma? How did they trade for Kuzma and Monte Morris? How did they get Kuzma and Monte Morris? What the heck trades did they do? They traded Bradley Beal back. They said, bro, we don't need you, gang. Give us the role players, please. All right, 2-1 them. 3-1 them. There's nothing I can do. I can't shorten the rotation because we already did that. Bro, they got, how many MVPs do they got? They got a couple MVPs here, a 1 MVP here, a couple MVPs here, no MVPs there, no MVPs there, no MVPs there. They got all the MVPs over the last whatever many years. We got Russ on our roster, don't we? No, we got 1 MVP. We got Russ on our roster. Yep. Yes, we do. Oh man. What can we potentially do? Down 3-1. Bench utilization goes down. I'm gonna say help. At this point, we just grasping for straws, all right? Let's say play through star, shoot at will, and crash the glass. Let's see if that helps us. Game. Yes, it did help us. Woo! Oh, we killed them on the glass. Uh-oh. Did we just find a recipe? We got 9 offensive boards to their 8. Did we just find a recipe? Did we just find a recipe to win this series? Nope. We didn't. Well, I tried. We did see some foul outs, and that hurt because now TJ Warren has to play against the greatest team ever constructed. We weren't going to beat that team. It was fun to talk to ChatGPT or whatever. We weren't going to beat that team. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.